Shalom, Ahab, wa Baraka. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Waha, Rakah, Kodash, and double honors to the elder apostles, the prophets, and the teacher over at GMS that have been bringing out the 100% truth for the last 30 plus years. And to the sincere Akyawa Akwa, salutations. And just going into it, I made a comment earlier this week that I was going to bring out a class on this guy. This dude's a moron. I don't want to say it like that, but he clearly didn't study before he made this video. So now, GMS North South Carolina 08 right there. He made a class and he brought out a lot of good scriptures that clarify this, everything that this guy says. But what I'm going to do is bring out some different scriptures and really just put the nail in the coffin. So let's get it.
Some of you. But I go by the Most High's word in the scriptures, in Christ's word. I'm letting you know now, the seed of your father's doctrine is completely false. It was taught by them camps to lead you astray, to replace the black woman, the Negro woman, so they can intermingle with other strange women in strange nations. They think that once you have sex with a Gentile woman, a strange woman, that child is an Israelite because he's an Israelite. That is false. Abraham had to cast out his seed in the woman. He was grieved. He was hurt. God hardened the heart of Abraham to Sarah.
We're going to address that.
Abraham had to cast out the mixed seed. He was hurt bad, grieved. It's a lust addiction with them camps going after strange women in strange nations. That 12 tribes chart is false and it's foolishness. Get out of it and repent.
Let's just get that right now. The 12 tribes chart. This is so funny because guaranteed that dude's going to tell you he's from the tribe of Judah. And then you're going to ask him where he got that from. And he's going to be stumped right there because he knows that he heard that from the 12 tribes chart.
And turn away from it. A mixed breed has no significance in Israel in the congregation. Show me. Reapprove me. The mixed breed will be cast out. The child has to be by a so-called Negro woman and a Negro man to be of Israelite. There is no interracial relationships in the Bible. Show me. You don't. You can't. You have none.
All right. You heard him. You heard it all right there. So what we're going to do is, let's just go ahead and just turn the volume all the way down. And well, this is what we're going to do. So first we're going to address Abraham hardening his heart and was grieved because of a mixed breed child. So we're really just going to have to go into the hold on. We have to go into the book of Genesis. Let me see it. Let me find it. Get out. Sorry. I've got restless animals. Let's get it in the book of Genesis. Genesis 21, and I want to start at verse. I'm going to start at verse 9. Okay? Verse. Yeah. Verse 9. So Genesis 21 and 9, because he said that Abraham was grieved because he had we'll just say, for the lack of better words, a half breed, because that's what those motherfuckers really like to say. So he's saying that Abraham was grieved because Ishmael was a half breed. You know, Abraham had 8 sons, but we're only going to talk about Ishmael and Isaac, who was chosen. But let's read though. Let's see what it says, because you said that Abraham was grieved and he wanted that mixed breed child out of his camp. So let's read the scriptures and see what it says. This is Genesis 21 and 9. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, which she had borne unto Abraham, mocking. Sarah saw Ishmael mocking. You stupid idiot. Let's keep reading. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman. You're over here mocking. You're getting cast out, dummy. Dummy. Just another stupid dummy out there. But let's keep reading. Cast out this bondwoman and her son. For the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, indeed with Isaac. So what happened? He wasn't humble, he was mocking. Moron. It right in front of Sarah. Sarah saw it. So Sarah told Abraham, get rid of him. So now that we've got the correct context and we know what's really happening, Sarah saw Ishmael mocking Abraham and said, get him out of here. And Hagar. I don't like either one of them. So let's see what happens. Verse 11. And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son. What son is he talking about? He's talking about Ishmael. He didn't want to get rid of his other son. A father loves his sons. Isaac was the chosen seed, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't love Ishmael anymore. Sarah didn't like Ishmael. I love all my sons, and I have sons from different women. I have 2 different women that I have sons with, and I guarantee you I love both of those sons the same. One might be chosen over the other one, but that doesn't make me stop loving the first son. Look at a perfect example with King David and Absalom. He wasn't chosen. Solomon was. Anyways, let's not get into all that. I just wanted to bring that out so we've addressed the Sarah situation. Now, he also said that the seed would be that the mixed seed would be cast out. And you know what? I'm going to show you a little story. When they tried to cast out the so-called mixed seed, even though you are the seed of your father. In fact, let's get that really quick. John 8:37, King James Version. I know that you are the seed, or that you are Abraham's seed, but ye seek to kill me because my word hath no place in you. That's beautiful. Kind of lines up with you too. I was just getting that for a precept for the word seed, but as we read it, we realize that you seek to kill us, that you're calling half-breeds, mixed seed. There's no such thing as a mixed seed. How are you going to get an apple orange? Is that a mixed seed? You're going to take. So, anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. But what we are going to get into is the actual word seed. So, we have to go to. Hold on. We'll do it like this. I wasn't trying to make this class this long, but we got to really address these things. Because you're saying mixed seed, but I'm saying you're the seed of your father. And we're Abraham's seed. But the Isaac was chosen over Ishmael. And then Jacob was chosen over Esau. So, seed. Let's keep that same energy. John chapter 8, KJV, blue letter lexicon. Let's see what the word seed is in the blue letter lexicon. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out the Strongs and get the definition. And we're going to go to the, since it's in John, it's going to be the Latin Greek. Let's just say that. So let's go to chapter 8 and go back down to verse 37 and let's read it again. Okay? Let's read it again. It's a beautiful verse anyway. It kind of lines up with you. You're trying to kill us because you think that we're not you don't think that we are the true descendants, like that there has to, whatever you said about the black woman and all that. So but the word of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has no place in you. So you make up your own scriptures. That's why even Menachem said it loud and clear. You have no scriptures to back up what you're saying. Back to the scriptures though. John chapter 8, 37, blue letter lexicon. I know that you are the Abraham seed, but ye seek to kill me because my word hath no place in you. So let's go to the word seed. G4690. And let me turn it all the way up so we all can hear it. And what does it say?
Strong's G4690, sperma.
Sperma. Sperm. Sperma. Sperm. A seed, a residue, or a few survivors reserved as the germ of the next generation, just as seed is kept from the harvest to the sowing. Oops, Salakia. All right. This is a beautiful one. The product of the semen, seed, children, offspring, progeny, family, tribe. So there's no such thing as a mixed seed. Moving on. Now, we're going to get a story in the Bible about a group of Israelites that decided to say the same dumb shit that you're saying. So let's get it. This is the book of Judges, chapter 11, starting from the top. And this is just a nail in the coffin, because really, honestly, Menachem brought out such a great class that I had to search the Bible to find a few other scriptures, just because I really wanted to bring, and I did say in a comment that I'd bring a class out on this. So, to keep my word, let's end it with this. This is, like I said, Judges chapter 11, starting from the top. Now, Jephthah. I keep saying Jephthah. Salakia. Now, Jephthah, from a Galileite, was a mighty man of valor, and he was the son of an harlot, and Galid begot Jephthah. So his mother was not a Israelite. She was a whore. He just went and got some random whore, okay? And Gilead's wife bare him sons, and his wife's sons grew up, and they thrust out Jephthah and said unto him, Thou shalt not inherit in our father's house, for thou art the son of a strange woman, strange seed, mixed seed. We might, hold up, wait a minute. He said, prove it to me, reprove me. Remember, guys? Prove it to me. We'll play him again at the end of this so he can feel dumb. We're going to play his whole video over, his whole little 2-minute rant, and then we'll see how we feel after we finish the scripture. So now we know that Jephthah is from a strange woman. In this context, she's actually from a different nation, okay? Now, let's keep reading. Then Jephthah fled from his brethren and dwelt in the land of Tob. And there were gathered vain men to Jephthah. Vain means worthless. And went out with him. And it came to pass in process of time that the children of Ammon made war against Israel. So the Ammonites, or Ammonites, however you would like to say it, made war against Israel. Asians, pretty much. Verse 5. And it was so that when the children of Ammon made war against Israel, the elders of Gilead went to fetch Jephthah out of the land of Tob. Why would they go get him? They just called him a mixed seed, which is not possible. And you know how impossible it is to have a mixed seed? If you were to take, and I use this metaphor all the time. I use this example, I should say, all the time. If you were to take an apple seed from America, right out of the South, and you were to plant an apple seed from, like, you got this apple tree in America. Perfect, beautiful apples. If you were to take that same seed from that harvest, and I'm going to take a couple seeds and put them in China, some in Africa and various places, some in Europe in various places. I'm going to go over into the middle of East. I'm going to put some there. So you tell me when I'm going to get a fucking orange or a cherry tree after planting apple seeds. You see how stupid that sounds? You're not going to get your heritage and your bloodline belongs to your forefathers. So no matter what you look like on the outside, judge not by thy appearance, but judge righteous judgment. Why do you think it says that, you moron? I'm gonna keep talking about it. I don't even care anymore, because the people like you gotta you need to be shut up. You're speaking things which you ought not. You need to be stopped. So, going back to Jephthah, because he had to flee from his brothers. Why? Because he was with because his mother was a strange woman. And it came to pass that Ammon started a war with them, right? Okay. And elders, what they do, they went to fetch Jephthah, right? So let's go to verse 6 now and keep reading. And they said unto Jephthah, Come and be our captain, that we may fight the children of Ammon. So he's saying, come be the leader over Gilead. Okay? Verse 7. But be our captain, be our leader, and fight for us. I thought that I was a mixed breed. Now all of a sudden you want my help. Verse verse 7. Sorry, Salakia. And Jephthah said unto the elders of Gilead, Do not ye hate me, Don't you fucking hate me? Didn't you just kick me out so I couldn't have my inheritance? Watch. And expel me out of my father's house? And why are ye come unto me now when you're in distress? You're going to kick me out of my own house, say I'm not part of my own inheritance, and then you're going to come to me and tell me I'm nothing? Okay. Let's keep reading. Verse 8. And the elders of Gilead said unto Jephthah, therefore we turn again to thee now, that thou mayest go with us and fight against the children of Ammon, and be our head over all the inhabitants of Galilee. Like I said, the captain over all Galilee. And Jephthah said unto the elders of Galilee, if ye bring me home again to fight against the children of Ammon, and the Lord deliver them before me, shall I be your head? Am I going to be the leader over you? Half-breed? Mixed seed? According to you? According to you, bucko with the dingy ass off-white, looking like you've been working all day in that t-shirt, then you wouldn't put on one of your damn mom's table napkins around your head. Whatever. You got table linens and dirty t-shirts, no scriptures. You're just another foul-mouthed dummy. But anyway, let's keep reading. Let's keep reading what the Bible says. So he's asking, are you going to really make me a leader over you after you kicked me out of my own inheritance? So let's go to verse 10. And the elders of Gilead said unto Jephthah, Yahweh be witness between us, if we do not so according to thy words. And in verse 11, then Jephthah went with the elders of Galilee, and the people made him the head and captain over them, and Jephthah uttered all his words before Yahweh in Mizpah. So, it's beautiful. You literally said, prove to me. Reprove me. Remember? You're saying the same thing as these brothers did to Jephthah. And they ended up having to come crawling back to their brother to ask for help. So just remember that. You will come crawling back and begging for help from your brothers. You don't have no scriptures. You just got a proud look on your face. A real proud look. Now, that's all I really wanted to bring out on that. You said prove it. I proved it. Menachos Akbal proved it. There's probably a bunch of other classes out there that proved it too. So with that being said, if you got eyes to see and you got ears to hear, I hope you got something out of this message.